if your cat is very deliberately aggressive towards you, so they'll come over and then they'll bite you, or they'll be with you for a while and then suddenly they'll change from being happy and content to aggressive, then this normally means that they're experiencing more than one emotion, like they're feeling conflicted in this time. So what that normally means is that they like you and they want to be with you and they want that sort of social time with you, but they're worried about something at the same time. So like common examples are cats that have been mistreated in the past. So you might have a rescue cat and we don't know what they've experienced before. They might not have been properly socialised, so they haven't really learnt that all people are friendly and nothing to worry about. Or it could be something that you're actively doing. So it might be that, I mean, it could be even something as small as like you're staring at them for too long, or you're stroking them in a way that they don't like. So it's like they want that positive side and they're feeling happy about that, like, okay, I'm going to come over to you because I want to be with you. But then the negative sets in and like, oh, I don't quite like what you're doing, or I don't know what you're going to do. Are you going to be mean to me because that person was mean to me, even if it was a good few years ago? So my biggest piece of advice for this sort of problem, because it's complicated, is just to take a massive step back and to put everything on the cat's terms. Like, yes, let them approach you, but don't take that as a sign that they want to be stroked, they want to be picked up. If you do make eye contact with them, give them a slow blink, because they love that, don't they? And it is a sign that, you know, I'm not a threat. And if they do it back to you, that's the best thing in the world. And you can think, okay, cool, he's relaxed and he knows I'm not a threat. So give them a slow blink, and just, if you're going to stroke them, hold your hand out towards them. And if they respond to that, if they're like, yay, I want that stroke, then just give them, like, they'll rub their head on your hand and then you can give them a couple of seconds stroke. But I would just leave it at that, and I would just stop at that, because some cats have a very early threshold for having enough of being stroked. So just put everything on their terms, and if you stop stroking them and they want to be stroked again, they'll like nuzzle you and be like, yeah, I like that, so do that a bit more. So what we're doing here is just sort of unpicking the problem, and regardless of what the initial cause was, like whether they were mistreated, not well socialised, or whatever it might be, like, we're dealing with that. That's like, I appreciate that, and I'm not going to push you for more than you're comfortable with. Like, if you want to be with me and I'm not going to stroke you, then that's fine. And so once they learn that you're responsive to them, you're listening to them, you have that appreciation for what they need, then sometimes the aggression just completely melts away and you don't see any of that stuff. So just think of it in their like, from their point of view, just, I don't know, with an appreciation of perhaps not everyone has been as kind to them as you are. You can understand why they'd be maybe a bit conflicted when they do come over. So I find this is really helpful, and actually I have two people at the moment with almost identical problems. I think I've had a run of aggressive cats lately, but one person's taken this totally on board and I'm getting the best updates, which is so lovely because it's still so early as well, like such early days. But lovely updates saying, you know, oh, we've seen a complete change around, like really positive days. And I mean, it's not been wiped out completely because some of it might be habitual, but they've definitely seen some amazing progress so far. And then somebody else who hasn't quite got round to putting things in place and for whatever reason isn't sticking to the plan 100%, and they're still seeing the exact same problem. So I don't know, I think it's just something to bear in mind that sometimes with just such small changes, then like just taking a step back, you can see massive changes. So I don't know if that's helpful for you guys. Let me know what your experiences are with your cats. But I love helping aggressive cats. It's probably my most favourite one because you can sometimes see such a huge change around in such a small time. Anyway, hope you guys are all good. I will catch you next week for another video. Take care. Bye.